So we do have a ECX Telegram chat, so you can use that. If you're not in there, let me know and we'll send you the link and get you into the Telegram chat. But all the educators are in there, so you can go speak directly to them. You can drop the files and ask them questions, and they do look at these guys and they do respond in there. It's not a chat where they don't respond, they do respond to you guys. So definitely look in that, definitely utilize that tool as well. So for Pinterest, so drop in the chat. Let me know who's got Pinterest. Let me know if you've got a Pinterest business account or a personal account. Let me know. Drop a number 1 in the chat if you've got a Pinterest account. Okay. How do you get the, let me see. How do you get the Business Hub? Look like that, please. Oh, so it will look like this automatically. It will all look like, if you've got a business account, and to tell if you've got a business account, if it doesn't say business here, you can just come over to yours and it will tell you your name and it will tell if it's a business. If you have a personal one, it will say, do you want to convert it to personal? And you just can convert it, or you could just create a business one from scratch. So you can do any of those. It doesn't matter which one you want to do. So if you've got a personal one, you can convert it, or if you've got a business one, that's fantastic. For people that just joined, or for people that you are joining, for those that are business building, when you join your people, please tell them to create a business Pinterest account straight away. Once they've got their domain name, once they've set up their email and done those basic things, I want them to, before they even populate their Shopify store, create your Pinterest account. The reason why I say that, because you need to age your account. So the sooner you create it, the sooner it's going to start aging. So Pinterest want you to use it as a social thing. It is a business account, and they realize people want to make money from it and use it to drive sales, but they also want you to use it as a social thing and just make sure you're interacting socially. So as soon as you get that, you don't really have to do anything on it, but as soon as you get it and open it, it will start aging, and you need to have it for at least 3 months. Your domain name to be about 3 months before they will give you like your merchant status and stuff like that. Let me just go back in the chat. I've downloaded the Shopify. Okay, sorry, my laptop was playing up, so I might have to do. Okay, I've read that one. It's confusing me. Okay. Oh, okay. So
yeah,
I hope I haven't missed any questions. Just checking the chat for questions. Okay, cool. So when you do log on to your Pinterest, you will get, and it is a business, you will you'll be faced with a page like this. If you're not on this page, just click on Pinterest Business and it will get onto the Business Hub. Now, most of you guys might not have your blue tick just yet. That is fine. That is fine. Everybody's always stressing about, oh, they don't have the blue tick, and it's asking them, or it's saying that they're not verified, or they've got some issues, they've got some problems. Guys, do not worry about it. Over time, you will get verified over time. Unless Pinterest stops you from actually creating pins and promoting pins, that's the only thing you really want to make sure you can do. If you've got the blue tick, it is a bonus, guys, but it's not the be all and end all, okay? Going through the whole verification process is not the be all and end all, and it shouldn't be your focus to get verified. Your focus is to be creating your pins and driving traffic to your store, okay? And you could drive traffic to your Etsy store, and you could drive traffic to your Pinterest store. So you can hook this up to actual both if you want to. I am looking in the background of what how Pinterest works with Etsy, and as soon as I've kind of mastered that, I will show you, but I'm not there yet because I've only been doing it for the last week or so. So once I've kind of found my footing, I will teach you about driving it to traffic from Pinterest to Etsy, but we're not quite there just yet. But for Pinterest, for Shopify, You just don't worry about not being verified, because like it will come, and it will come really quickly, guys. I never set out to be verified. All I was interested in was driving my traffic to my store at first, and that's all I want you guys to really focus on, just driving your traffic to it. Now, how do you drive traffic? So all you need to do is come here and you come on to create, and you can create pins. So pins are like Facebook posts. Pins are like Facebook posts. So you can just create a pin, and then once you've created a pin, you can promote it. So there's nothing better, pins or videos, they're the same. So a pin is just what Pinterest calls it, but you can put a video or you put a still picture. Videos are always better on whatever social platform, because videos will make you stop the scroll. Pictures don't necessarily make you stop the scroll, but videos do. But in some cases, depending on what you want to sell, a picture is fine. Do you have to get involved in repins other people's content? No, I've never had to repin anybody's content. And I do have Pinterest on my phone, and you have to be a little bit engaged. So being a bit engaged is just going through the platform, looking at other people's and seeing. I go on people's platforms to see what other people selling, what is trending, because every day there's something new, and I want to see if I'm selling, like if I got something on my store, is it being advertised? And if I see something that's been advertised several times in a few scrolls, then I want to see, I need to advertise that, because they're going to show me what's trending, Pinterest. So I look for what is currently trending for the day, and sometimes I have it and sometimes I don't. So then I will star what the content, and I will go and search for that product either on my store or add it to my store. So you want to be kind of social, but you can do it as in research, not just in entertainment, guys. Okay. How is tags used when you post pins? Okay, we'll get to that. That's way too way too advanced at the moment. Let's just creating a pin. So we're going to create a pin right now. So you just click on create a pin, and it's really simple, guys. You just download a video of what you have, or a picture. You would have downloaded that. You may or may not have taken it into Canva and created your call to action, or added your logo. In the beginning, guys, I didn't do that. Okay, I didn't do any call to action. I didn't add my logo. I didn't do anything. Let me just go and find something. So don't worry if you don't do it, okay? Now I do, but at the beginning I didn't. Okay, let's see, what's this one? Faith ring. Okay, so I would just add this, and I'm just gonna add anything, guys. And this will be it's a video, so I just add this on. And this is one of my earlier videos, because it doesn't have a call to action, it just has my logo, and it has my old logo now. So I used to just put this in Canva, slap a logo, and then download it here. Okay, and that's all I did. So the video, we got a video from Facebook, and then we teach all of this in on the site. You add your title here, so you can add whatever you want. So you can add faith ring, or you can do anything fancy. It doesn't have to be the name of the product. You don't necessarily need to put a description in at the beginning. I was putting like the description of the product, but no one reads the description, guys. They look at your video or your picture, and if they like it, they will click on it, and they want to go to the actual site itself, and they will get the information there. So you don't need to put anything here, but you do need to put a title. I never really put tags here at the beginning. I do on other posts, but it's optional. If you want to put tags, you can. Tags are for you to have direct interest. So if like people are going to look for this. So if you know this is jewelry, so you can just tag up jewelry, and then you can see what category bucket would it fit into. So I don't necessarily put in tags, but if you've got something really specific and really niche, you can do. It's all about trial and error. So something that worked for me might not work for you, and some things that work for me might not work. So it's all about trial and error. But what you want to put in here is a destination link. So let me just call up my website. Let me just call up my website and then get the link for this. And this is all you need to do, guys. It's really not that hard. So a lot of these things, people are overthinking it, and you really don't need to overthink these. They're very straightforward once you get used to it. So this is called the faith ring. So let it just get called up. Find it. Search. Sorry guys, my machine goes very slow when I'm on Zoom. So this is the ring. So I'll just click onto the product. Okay, and this is what I'm looking for. So I wouldn't actually take, you can take all of this, but I wouldn't actually take all of it, because I already know this is the link. Because I do have a bit of IT, but this is queries, so I don't want them to have that. So I know the link is here, so up to the S, so I would just copy that. So if you see your URL looks a bit weird, you can just ignore all of where it says these are queries, if that's not necessary. So this is the actual link. So this only just comes up just because I did a query in my search. So it's come up with this as well. So I just take the link and I come here and I just add it here. And then it says publish immediately or publish later date. I always publish immediately. I also check my bucket. So on my actual Pinterest page, I have different categories. So I try to keep it similar to my Shopify. So when people are browsing, I haven't had to, they're organic customers, or I haven't had to spend any money. If they've come across my site, they can see all the different things I have. So you can either create one if you don't, by just clicking on create a board, or if you have one, you can find one. And I'm sure I have jewelry. So I just click into jewelry. This will change. So this will get saved into this board, and then you just publish it. This is just one way of keeping your things organized. Until you are a verified merchant, then Pinterest will, everything that comes through everything that's on your store, when you're a verified merchant, they will drag all your store into Pinterest for you. So you would not have to add any products. You will only add the products you want to advertise, because you want to create a unique video for that. But everything will be on your come through your store, so people can look at things and see what you have without you actually advertising to them. So the pin's created very quickly, and once you've created a pin, you can promote it straight away. So you can just click on promote, and promoting is advertising, and then they will come up with what do you need to do. So your link is there already, your video is there. All you need to do is click on conversion, because we want to get to the highest level. So you may or may not have two options. So if you've only got add to basket, select add to basket. If you've got add to basket and checkout, you want to select checkout, because we want to go through a funnel. So the highest level of the funnel is checkout. So we want to get to checkout. Now, you can do the budget however much you want, but you have to do for 10 days. So I always do £1. I do £1 for 10 days. So that's going to cost me £10 to advertise. Your card is already connected, and I will show you that in a minute. And this is my potential reach, guys, between 8.6 million and 9.5 million people will see this. Okay, so it will give you a flavor of how many people you can potentially reach. So this is one of the reasons why I like Pinterest. You can reach a lot more people quickly than on Facebook. So all you got to do is just press promote, and then you are done. Okay, I do have a training on my YouTube channel where we can do advanced levels, but I'm not going to teach that today because that's going to be too much. Let me go through the questions. So we should create board in sync with your categories in stores. You can do, it's not necessary, it's up to you. Show me again how to create a fresh board. So you just go into, when you create your pin, when you create your pin, it will come up in a second. Can you do that part again about promote? That's new to me. I would have to promote a new product, so you can watch this recording back. Okay, all you got to do is literally press promote. So once you create a pin, you can go onto the grey box, which is near the publish, and then it says literally create a new board. You click on that and you title your board. You can even keep your board secret. I wouldn't recommend it because you want people to find it, and then press create. When you type it in here, then this button will come up, okay? And then that's all you have to do. Once you've published it, it will come up and it will have a red box and say, do you want to promote it? And you can click on promote. And that's really it, guys. Okay. Let me show you a few more things that you need to know. So, no, do audiences, conversions. No, I will not do that one. In your settings, you need to, so when you start your Pinterest account, before you want to create your pins, in your settings, you need to claim your websites. So if you want to claim your websites, if you haven't populated it via Shopify and you're doing it directly with Pinterest, you will need to come in here, just click on claim website, type in your website, and it will, you just have to press claim, and then it will do stuff in the background and verify your website for you. So you need to make sure you claim it. You need to also make sure you go into Shopify and go, I don't have Shopify open. You need to go into Shopify and make sure you add in Pinterest. Under apps, go to apps, add Pinterest, or sales channel, add Pinterest. Either one, they will add in your your Pinterest account to your Shopify. Okay, so that means it's connected, and then everything is linked and synced together. And the last thing I want to show you, account management. No, that's not what I want to show you. Your public profile. No, it's not that. No, it's not that. Business access. Okay, I've done that one. So when you've done your Pinterest account, when you've created your Pinterest account, if you do it via Shopify, it will give you, no, that's not what I'm looking for. It will give you a tag, and a tag is just a unique number, and that's just same way like your pixel. In Facebook, they call it pixel. In Shopify, they call it tags. It just gives you a tag, and you just need to copy that into your pixel tracker. Again, I've done a YouTube video, so you can watch the YouTube video to create that. So the only thing on here left to do as well is to create, where am I? No. So it's not giving me the options at the moment. Billing. I will drop it in a second, yeah. My YouTube channel is Angie's Guide too, but I will drop the link in Discord, guys, a little bit later. So you want to come to billing, and then you will have your, let me just go to promotions so I don't have this. You want to go to billing, and you'll have your accounts. And then once you've got, you must create an ad account. So here, create an ad account. Just like Facebook, you need to create as many ad accounts as they will allow you, just in case they block you for whatever reason. You can then go onto a different ad account. Now, if you've never used Pinterest, they will give you between $75 to $100 to advertise. So make sure that you claim that, because it's good credit to start with, okay? And then I think that is all. I don't want to show you too much because I don't want you to get overwhelmed with everything. So that comes up when you go into billing, this view, and that would be your ad account. Okay, so do we have any other questions? Because I think that's enough for you guys to get started with, and then once you get started, you can ask additional questions and you won't feel overwhelmed. Is that okay, guys? So today I've shown you how to create your pin, and I've shown you how to create your ad on Pinterest, and I've talked to you about how do you connect up your Shopify store to Pinterest. And it really is so simple. Just go over to, when you're in Shopify, I find just go to Shopify, go to apps, go to Pinterest, and then follow the instructions, and then your Pinterest is done. Okay. Cool. Is there anything else that you guys want to know? Because we're coming up to, we've got 5 more minutes. Do pins have to be to a specific? Yes. The specific dimensions. Yeah, they do. I think it's 1200 by 1200, but they will tell you, if you create a video, it will tell you. If you go into Canva, just use their template, because they have Pinterest specific templates. Just call up Pinterest and you get the template and you'll have the right dimensions. So you don't need to really worry too much about the dimensions. Is there any other questions, guys? Okay, cool. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure as always.